Now, if you have a cell phone at home that you're no longer using, listen up. You might be able to give the gift of connection this holiday season. The Phones for the Holidays campaign collects used phones across Nova Scotia to support people experiencing homelessness, housing insecurity, and gender-based violence. Here to tell us more is the Chief Development Officer for Geo Nova Scotia, Matt Spurway, and Ashley Tiller, the Violence to Resilience Manager at YWCA in Halifax. Thank you both for coming in.
Good morning.
Nice to see you again, Matt.
You too, Chris.
Let's talk about this program, Phones for the Holidays. Why is this campaign so important right now?
Well, listen, everyone needs a cell phone. Everyone needs a mobile phone, and in particular, people in crisis. People who are experiencing homelessness, people experiencing gender-based violence, and unfortunately in Nova Scotia, both of those situations have gotten much worse lately. And if you're homeless and you don't have a cell phone, then you're not connected to services, to family and friends, to the help that you need, or that 911 call in an emergency. And so that's why we're collecting phones, and we're going to hand them out with partners like Ashley.
Exactly. So Ashley, who is going to be receiving these phones and the phone plans?
Absolutely. So my organization supports over 1,000 women and children each year, and women that are experiencing housing insecurity, gender diverse individuals experiencing housing insecurity, and survivors of gender-based violence.
Yeah, and I know that these phones, really literally provide a lifeline for people in a vulnerable time in their lives. And for people who aren't familiar, Geo Nova Scotia stands for Getting Everyone Online in Nova Scotia. So this really does mean everyone, reducing barriers. And so for many, it's the cost barrier and the access to the phone themselves. So you're looking for used phones. Really? Used phones?
Yeah, that's right. We've got partners at Gibo Device Repair, who has several stores across the province, and they're donating the labor to repair or refurbish any phones that are donated. So we'll be working with them for the several months, hopefully, to repair and distribute those phones. And we want to pair them with a phone card as well, so the phone can be activated immediately, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for people in crisis.
All right, so you're looking for used phones, and ideally, if they can be turned on, you want them wiped clean of any kind of data. But if they aren't able to be turned on, will you still accept them?
Absolutely, yeah. Gibo's able to repair devices, and if they need to be wiped after the fact, we ask people just to leave their contact information, and the friendly folks at Gibo will be in touch and work with you to unlock your phone when the time comes.
Perfect. Ashley, is there really a need for these phones among the people that you work with?
Absolutely, absolutely. Through our December 6th fund, we support hundreds of survivors of gender-based violence each year. And our team very commonly sees people come into the office without a phone to leave with that day. So for individuals that are navigating violence in community or violence at home, they are leaving the space without a safe way to contact a family member, a friend, call a social services team member, call anyone as a lifeline for support in that moment, to be able to call 911. It's crucial that when folks are in our space, they can leave that day with that imperative lifeline for connection.
So what you're looking for then, talk about the monetary donations you're looking for people so you can actually provide the phone and the service immediately.
That's right, yeah. Our website, phonesfortheholidays.ca, has a link to make charitable donations, and we're going to use that money to purchase 1-month phone cards with a little bit of data, so every single phone, as it's distributed, has what it needs to be activated on the spot and be available for someone to use immediately.
Perfect. So we have put the website on ours so that you can find it, but if you go there, it's very easy. The steps are there. Where can people, though, watching, in case they don't have access to the web, where can they drop off their used phones?
Thanks. Yeah, the website has a list of 80 locations across the province, the Gibo stores, a bunch of different businesses and offices, and pretty much every single MLA's offices all across the province are accepting these phones on our behalf.
Perfect. Is there anything else you want to say to people before we go, Ashley?
It really, the donation of a mobile device or a financial contribution to a phone card is such a tangible, meaningful way to invest in the safety of members of our community. So I encourage folks, if they have the ability to do so, to consider it.
Well, thank you. And thank you both for coming in. I mean, I can't imagine a better device, literally, for somebody to have to be able to take the steps they need to get on track when they're in a rough situation in their lives.
Well, thanks, Crystal. We're going to leave a donation box here at the studio for you, so you can collect phones around here for the next couple of weeks.
All right, we'll do that. And one thing I will add as well, that ideally, if you have the old phone and its charger, both would be great, but if you don't have the charger,
whatever you've got, it's got value, we'll put it to good use.
Okay, perfect. Thank you both again for coming in. And again, yeah, we do have that information on our website, so you can check it out.